All right. All right, y'all. So we are gonna set up our goals today. The goals are gonna be for next month. That being said, I feel that whenever I have goals, it's easier for me to accomplish those goals. And I take my monthly goals and I break them down to weekly. So I know what I need to strive for in order to achieve those said goals. So that being said, my typical goals are, and we're gonna literally do this together because I haven't done it yet. Let me write this over here before I get started. And then, all right, so there's going to be two sides to your list. There's going to be your goal side and then your actual side. That actual side is what you're going to fill out after like the month is over. So like when I get done with August, I'm going to go fill in what I actually did. So you can also see if you're hitting your goals, where you need to work on in your goals and everything like that. We also have a Google form that was in that email that was sent out today. You can find that in there. And if you can't find it, just message me and I'll send that to you. And that's just kind of another breakdown of doing the goal situation. So the first goal, of course, is going to be your PRV goal. So if you are a heavy hitter, like I got a couple people on here that are a heavy hitter that are doing 1K plus a month. My challenge to y'all, if you have not had a 2K month yet, for one, if you're promoting that harvest collection, you start collecting those pre-orders, which we'll talk about in a moment after we get done setting our goals, you're going to have a 2K month. So go ahead and put 2K. And if you're feeling bold, go ahead and put 2.5K. Personally, I'm going to strive for a heavy goal. I said 8K on my VIP group, but I'm totally okay with 7K. I think I'm scared, so I'm not going to write 8K just yet, but I'm definitely going to write down 7,000 because I am struggling to hit 4,000. This has been a slow month. Everybody's going back to school, so make sure you keep that into mind. But harvest, like September, October, November are going to be one of our biggest months of the year, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put 7,000, and then I'm going to do a slash because I have a team, right? So I'm going to put my group wholesale volume goal, which is actually going to be 15,000, which we have never hit as a team yet, but I am more than sure we can definitely hit it this month because y'all, I'm telling y'all, September is something else. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. All right. So once you got your PRV goal written down, put it in there. You can also put it in the chat if you want to like interact. Then the next goal is going to be the number of new team members. So personally, I want 3 new team members next month. But overall for our team, I would like to see us, I know we got some people who are just starting to recruit or who are wanting to recruit. I want to see us all together gain 7 new team members. Okay. So, and I also want to surpass that. But always keep that in the back of my mind. Like I keep my personal goals and my group goals for some things as you start becoming a leader. So I'm gonna give y'all a moment to think, contemplate. If you're new to recruiting, I definitely suggest 2, 1 to 2. When you're first starting to recruit, it is sometimes difficult to get that first recruit, but I'm telling you, once your team grows, it seems to not stop growing. Like you got some people that will message you and be like, hey, like I'm thinking about joining your team. And you're like, oh my gosh. But sometimes like that doesn't happen. So you still do actively need to have those conversations, especially when you're brand new. So my next one is going to be my number of party goals. That's a good one. I'm gonna take a second, actually. So Chloe always says 6 to 8 parties for that maximum growth. I typically do more. However, it has been stressing me out. I'm not gonna lie. School, as y'all know, if y'all been following along with my journey, like it's been something lately. So I'm gonna look at this month. I'm actually gonna put 8 to 10. When you're just starting out, I definitely recommend 4 to 6. If you want to go above that, you can do that. You can also do text parties, which I need to get it with Trinity. I know she's busy right now, about getting that text party information done, and get that out to y'all. You can also do virtual parties, which y'all have access to that, virtual little script thing that goes all the way down day by day. And then the next goal is going to be if you have any frontline. So like, for example, Paul, I'm going to use you as an example. You're my front line. Okay. So like you're directly under me. So if you were to recruit somebody, we'll say Pamela, just like if you were able to do that, Pamela would be my downline, but Pamela would be your front line. Does that make sense? Okay, I can't hear you, but if you want to give me like a thumbs up or like a thumbs down, thank you. All right, so for me, my active frontline goal for this month is actually going to be 10 to 12. I know I'm not setting a specific goal, but if you're new, of course, like if you're wanting to promote to lead, which you'll need one active frontline, 500 PRV personally yourself, and at least 1,334 PRV collectively with you and your partner. That would be how you promote to lead. So you want one person to be your active frontline. And then club. Club is always on my radar, y'all. I am so close to having a $1,000 club month this month, which is amazing. It's taken me 2.5 years to build it though. Okay. So don't sit there and be like, oh, I can't get nobody to club. It takes time. And you know what I've been doing every month to get that there? My goal is always 2 to 3 new clubbers a month. So that should be your goal, is always 2 to 3 new clubbers a month. If you want to start off small, I'm not going to down you for it. Do you want to do 1 club a month for right now until you get used to club? Do that. That's what I did. I came in June, established my club in July because it was transition and I wanted to make sure I had to always get my bars. And then I had it for like a month or so. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to start talking about this more. So you do have to make sure you talk about club. If you don't have a club, I definitely do recommend it, even if it's for a whip box. Like that's the best time to get those supplies if you want to make samples out of and give to your customers, and talk to your customers. Like you'll get the whip box for $3 cheaper whenever you club. And it's a great way to try Scentsy, especially if they're new to Scentsy, they get to try new products. So again, my club goal is 2 to 3. And then this is something I started after I think watching a training with Chloe, Jennifer Brandt, Jennifer Anderson, and Courtney Reyes, my new customer goal. So each month I'm going to strive to have a certain amount of new customers. Just recently start doing this as of like last month, kind of in July, to where I'm paying attention to the new customers I'm getting. And my new customer goal is always going to be to 15 to 20. You're going to get those new customers for one. You can by doing it by making like reels and Facebook little videos. I don't do that as often as I probably should, but I mainly get my customers from parties and referrals, right? So when somebody hosts a party, that's how I gain my customers. Now, granted, you could flip that party. And so all those new customers you got may go to that new person. That's totally okay. Because guess what? You're going to have another party booked and you're going to keep getting those new customers. Okay. So that's the name of the game, is parties. I'm going to tell y'all that that's how I've done it. I know some people prefer events, and that's totally okay. Do events. But for me, I will forever be a party queen for now. I'll get a little crown. I'll do parties all day, especially if it's virtual. I love virtual. I know Trinity, she's another leader on our page. She loves doing text parties. It's easier for her. She's really busy. Personally, I have more success with virtual parties. So find your niche. You might be a back party or something like that. So all those goals are written out. This one is more for leaders. How many promotions do you want on your team a month? So I'm still like growing my team. Like I promoted to director way sooner than I anticipated promoting to director. So for me, I like to promote 2 to 3 promotions a month for my team. So, and then I kind of write down and eyeball who I think is on my list for promotions. And those are the people, especially when you're becoming a new leader, that you're going to want to really start working heavily with. Don't get me wrong. I want to work with every single one of my team, like team people. That's just who I am as a leader. I want to get to know y'all. I want to know what you love, what you hate, all the fun things. That's why on that Google form that I asked y'all to fill out for the goals, I have like a random question on there. Like this month is like, what's your favorite color? So I have stuff on there to get to know y'all. That's just who I am. You don't have to be like really big on working with your team or your downline, but I like working with my downline right now. We still have a small enough team where I can do that. So my goal next month is 2 to 3 promotions. And honestly, I think it's going to be more than that. Because when I tell y'all September is magical, like August was the transition period, right? And August is always going to be kind of like still going to be good, but it's still going to be like everybody's getting ready for school, last minute vacation, stuff like that. So right now, September, if y'all stay consistent, I'm telling you 15 to 30 minutes a day, making a post on your stories, making a post on your VIP page, making your party post and reaching out to 5 people a day at least can really help you grow your business. I promise y'all. That's what I did when I was crazy busy. I'm crazy busy again, so I'm about to go back to basics and do what I need to do in order to achieve my goals, because y'all, my goal is superstar director. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like I want to bring my husband home. I want to pay off all my debt. I want to pay off all 3 car payments. I want to have one of the biggest paychecks I've ever had in my entire life. I want to travel to all these places. I want to go to Disney World. If you don't have a dream board, create you a dream board. Something that you see every day. My dream board is literally right here. Like I'm looking at it right now. Okay? Because this is going to help you hit your goals. Now that we've created those monthly goals, I'm going to do something with y'all that I typically do like weekly. So my monthly goal is 7,000 PRV, right? So I'm gonna put 7,000 in my calculator and divide it by 4. That's gonna be $1,750 a day, or not a day, a week. Whoo! If it was a day. So a week. So I did that, right? So now I'm gonna divide it. So I get my weekly goal from that. So my weekly goal is gonna be 1,750. Now I'm gonna divide that by 7. My daily goal is to get $250 in orders a day. Are you going to have days where you get no orders? Yes. I am a heavy hitter with PRV, and I've had a lot of days this month. I've had a lot of days previous months where I don't get orders. It's going to happen. There's going to be an influx. One thing I started monitoring when I started writing my numbers down is not monitoring like what days do I have the highest amount like in PRV that comes in, like the highest amount of orders that come in. What days are my slowest days and stuff like that. So that's like another thing you can keep in a factor. Honestly, if I want 7,000 PRV, I'm really going to need to shoot for 10 to 12 parties. I know I put 8 to 10, but you know, again, since we have that harvest collection, we got Hocus Pocus coming this month. I feel like I still have that little bit of wiggle room. And then the new team member goal, if y'all have never seen my calendar, I'll make sure I post it. I'm probably going to update it tomorrow just because like this month to me, like it's not done. I'm still hustling to hit my goals, but I already got everything written down. So I'm going to update it. But I literally have a weekly task. Like my first week of the month is my club focus. I'm going to really try to hit those club members, like try to get some new clubbers. My second month is going to be recruit focus. Second week. Third week is club focus again. Fourth week is recruit focus. Final week is always going to be club focus, just so you know, if anything's leaving, hey, make sure you add that Moana scent to your club because Moana is leaving, right? So make sure I'm about to have a visitor here, y'all. Did y'all see that? Was that seen? Was that recorded? Oh my. I hope that was recorded. I'm gonna go back and watch that. Hey, Hamilton. I've never seen him jump like that. Okay. And then if y'all don't already know, I have certain days that I work on things. So Mondays are typically follow-up days. Y'all see I'm looking at my calendar over here. Tuesdays are team days. Wednesdays are my club days. So again, those are going to be the people that, for one, have club, that I'm going to talk to them about their referral link and their points, right? See if they'll share that referral link to their friends and get their friends to book clubs. And then those people that have laundry stuff, clean stuff, like, I'm sorry, but I forget to order those things, right? So club is like the perfect way for it to just come to my door. That's one less thing I have to worry about remembering when I'm at the grocery store. Even though I have a list, I'm still going to forget something on that list, I'm telling y'all. And then the Thursday is going to be host day. So that's either going to be booking parties, talking to my host, recording. Like I have a little host tracker, checking on that host tracker. And then Friday is join day. And even though like I have certain days that are club focused and recruit, or certain weeks that are club and recruit focused, like each one of those days I'm club is Wednesday. I'm still going to talk about recruiting and getting people to join on Fridays. Like I'm having those active conversations. I have a dream team list, and those people are the people that I'm talking to. I'm getting to know them. I'm getting to know how Cincy can bless their life. I'm working that into the conversations. So that's the goals. I'm trying to make sure. I don't think I missed anything because I also got something over there. All right. So moving on to pre-orders. We got the Harvest collection dropping. I don't know if y'all have ordered this. Y'all don't have to order the flyers. Y'all can print off the flyers, or y'all can send the virtual flyers. I ordered them, and I do all of the above. I print, I send virtual, and I have this. I only print once I run out of this. I love doing pre-orders. There are some people who don't like doing pre-orders, and that's totally okay. Run your business how you want to run it. Now, I will say, by doing pre-orders, I gain a lot more sales. Okay. Now, I will say with the pre-order portion, though, that requires sleep deprivation. Hey, Chrissy.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. I'm just to let you know we're recording, so you know. You're
I'll just come
totally
on
fine,
here.
but you know, I feel like you're the one we got to give that warning to. Sorry,
You know it, girl. You know it.
y'all watch this on YouTube later. I'm sorry. So that means I've seen Harvest collection stuff sell out. So you know what your girl is gonna do on her Mondays and Wednesdays are my longest days. Okay, so just so y'all know, Harvest collection drops Thursday morning at 3 a.m. I am probably gonna get 2 hours of sleep. I'm gonna be up at 2:30. I have my coffee ready, be sitting down here getting ready to plug in orders. How I calculate it, for one, we got a flat rate $10 shipping right now. Hallelujah to that, because your girl always sucked at calculating that. I calculate the total of the product. So let's say somebody wants the fairy or the fall fairy tale. Also, that warmer is Stinking Gorgeous. It's that one that's like sparkly with the silverish top on it. I don't know if y'all can really see it. So that's $50. So I'm gonna do $50, and in North Carolina, it's 7% tax. So I'm gonna do 50 times 0.07. If it's a local order, then their shipping will be added to that. That's what I'm gonna say to that. So if I'm placing it all together, you can definitely manage the shipping in a different way. Like, let's say you got people living up the street, living around the corner, or living, you know, like I live in Lumberton, I'll drive to Fayetteville, stuff like that. You can factor that into the shipping. But if it's like an individual order, like I have somebody that lives in Georgia and they want that fall fairy tale pumpkin. Okay, so it's gonna be $60 because that's $50 for the warmer, $10 for the shipping times the sales tax. And then I'll send them the total. They'll cash at me, Venmo, Apple Pay, whatever, the money. And I'll get up at 3 a.m. and I'll place that order for them. I prefer to place it on Workstation because I already know that customer's information saved on Workstation. Now, if it's a brand new customer, I recommend going into your customer log, adding their information. So when you wake up at 3 a.m., you're not having to plug it in. It's easy to get it put in there. Okay. By doing this, y'all, I got $800 in sales already, and I haven't even started advertising for the first day of September. So if you can't sacrifice your sleep, that's totally okay. But guess what? Your girl's gonna do it. Because I bet you these two warmers, the fall fairy tale warmer and the gingham gourd, the plaid one, is gonna sell out. I have a feeling in my soul. Another sellout one is typically what sells out first is going to be the oils and the hand soaps, and sometimes the cleaning products will sell out first. Okay. So again, I'm not starting my advertisement until like tomorrow afternoon because I still got some party goals I need to reach. I didn't even get to my reach outs really today, which makes me really disappointed because my business keeps getting put on the back burner. But guess what? Tomorrow's a brand new day. Today was not my day. I'm gonna tell y'all to be honest. But tomorrow I'm gonna pick my business up and I'm gonna run with it. And there's gonna be days that it's not gonna be your day. And so when I pick my business up tomorrow, guess what I'm gonna do? Double the reach outs. Maybe triple, because I'm that type of person. So that is my recommendation. There will be a queue system for the harvest collection. Is anybody going to be up with me at 3 a.m.? Am I going to have any buddies? It's totally okay if not. But I'm telling you, there is no greater feeling than placing orders for your customers when the products drop. It's the weirdest, funnest anxiety ever. I'm telling y'all. I love it. It is my jam. I see you, Paula. So definitely recommend that, because again, things are going to sell out, right? And we've seen stuff start to sell out lately. Now, granted, some things sell, some things don't sell out. I'm like, I really thought Alice in Wonderland was going to sell out. Like, I had every feeling, and I'm surprised it hasn't yet. But start doing it. Your orders for your harvest, like for each collection, may start off small, but it's going to grow. I'm telling y'all. The more you do it and the more you're consistent you are with your business, that's where you're going to see the most growth. Most growth. If you're inconsistent with your business, your customers are going to be inconsistent. So 15 minutes a day, and I will always talk about this. I talk about this because this is my bread and butter. Bread and butter. Sorry, y'all know I can't talk. So if y'all don't know my story, I'm going to say it real quick. I was getting my master's, full-time teaching, and trying to work this business on top of having a social life, on top of having a whole husband, whole 4 fur babies that need my attention, and a fixer-upper. I had no time. Some days I wasn't getting home till 6. Some days I had class that night, so I wasn't getting home till 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Gone from 5 a.m. When I tell you 15 minutes a day can change your business, 15 minutes a day can change your business. If you suck at having a schedule, many habits. If you're better at night, then you're better at night. If you're better in the middle of the day, you're better at the middle of the day. If you're better in the morning, then you're better in the morning. I feel more accomplished if I wake up in the morning, record my numbers from the previous day, schedule my party post, get my, I would share it, but it has names on it. Get my daily power hour printed out so I know who I need to contact that day. So whenever I have a couple minutes, I can send quick shout outs. I wasn't naming names. Girl, but I was in your shoes. Chrissy was with me from almost the start, y'all. Chrissy was with me when your girl did not know what she was doing day in and day out, week in to week out, month in to month out, right? That's why I'm so strict to myself about these goals. This is why I talk to y'all about these goals. I had to find a method, and I'm about to have to reorganize my business again because school keeps bleeding over to it, right? Because I'm still going to get my master's, but this business is super important to me. So don't be afraid to rearrange your schedule. Don't look. Paula saw it. Hamilton jumped up and flew. Life is crazy. There are going to be things in the background. There's going to be days where I struggle with depression, anxiety really bad. When I tell you today was not my day for many reasons. I've been near tears today multiple times. But I'm going to show up here because guess what? I thrive in consistency. Right? I thrive in being here for y'all. Like, no matter what. Is that a cat foot, Paula? Is that Finley? Oh my goodness. So I just saw like a slow movement. Welcome to my training, y'all. We will always be we'll always be all over the place. And see, as I say, I have ADHD. I am unmedicated. If y'all watch my trainings, I'm sorry. I try my best to get through it. So many habits, 15 minutes a day. If you need to, and I did this, for one, I did 2 things. I set reminders in my phone. I made them a high priority and I put it at a certain time of day. And I was like, okay, 15 minutes. Let's get these, reach outs knocked out, right? Let's get this knocked out. Let's da-da-da-da-da. So I managed that in that crazy time. Y'all can do it. I'm telling y'all. Now, if you just want to do this as pastime, that's totally okay. I am here for what y'all need. Okay, I will always say that. I'm here for what y'all need. But one thing I will always tell you, and I'm going to say it again, I already said it, If you are inconsistent, your customers are going to be inconsistent. They mirror you. Okay. If they see that you're showing up every single day, it might take them a couple of days, but they're going to be like, dang, she posts every single day. Let me go ahead and support her. So maybe she'll be quiet. I ain't ever going to be quiet, y'all. I'm going to shout Cincy to the rooftops. Even on my worst days, I'm going to talk about Cincy. I went on a whole rant today on my story. And then right after, like I was like in the zone in that rant, right? Right after I started talking about Cincy, you know, well, the first thing that happened, I started smiling. I started talking about the harvest collection. I started talking about all the things that were leaving. I was like, y'all better get this stuff now while it's hot. We still got some awesome stuff in the clearance section. And that's the thing. I will always shout it. My party posts aren't done until I make one post on my VIP page a day. Point blank period. My VIP page, people, y'all see everything. And if y'all see something that I post, take it, run with it, tweak it a little bit if you got to. But don't work harder, work smarter, okay? That's what I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna stop this recording so we can have some free talk. But I just wanted to say all that. All right.